You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You
yeah,
want
yeah.
some one-on-one there. So let's talk about this. Like, what should a coach and a consultant right now? And I'm thinking about a digital product, right? I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about it because I do the
You should.
coaching, but I'm thinking about $1,000 like mini course. Um, so what are the? I don't know if it's necessarily three things you can share, but
Yeah.
what should we be focusing on as in preparation to launch our high ticket digital product, good or service?
Yeah, I think we should focus on listen, if you all listening to this, you all should first of all focus on everything LV is teaching. Because what I'm about to say is what he already teaches. So the first thing is understanding your audience very much. Like the lost art, bruh, is doing market research. You know,
Yes. Yes.
so see, you
Whew.
know what I'm saying? So like for me, I'm not one that is like, oh, let me think about what I should say or what problem I should do or what I should dangle in front of them. I'm a person that will do a survey and survey my audience directly and ask them, you know, what do you think is your biggest barrier between these four things? And I'm gonna pick four things that I know how to solve.
Yep.
Between these four things, what is your biggest barrier to you doing this in your business? So if my audience said, if I know they want to scale their business, what do you think is your biggest barrier to scaling your business? Amongst these four things, I don't have a way to get people in front of my product consistently. Okay, cool. If 70% of the people say I don't know how to get people in my product consistently, in front of my product consistently, I know that's a pain. So now I'm starting my marketing. I'm starting to understand my client or my potential customer very well. Next question I may say is, which one of these will, when it comes to scaling your business, which one of these will be considered the biggest win? Is it,
Mm.
getting sales consistently or
Mm-hmm.
getting new leads consistently every week? Is it, getting your first sale? Is it making six figures? What is it? So people are like, oh, I just want to make six figures in a year. So I'm just going to ask, it's normally about 10 questions. All of them are going to be multiple choice,
Mm-hmm.
except for one. The only
Mm-hmm.
one that's not multiple choice is the one where I ask, if everything went as expected and this problem could be solved right now with a step-by-step program, how much would you invest into it? How
Mm.
much would that be worth? And I let them type in there. But what we have to understand is in that survey, I just got all of my copy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what pain you're in. I know what pleasure you're trying to get to. So now it's just a matter of me creating that bridge. I'm gonna get you from pain to pleasure. My three P's. Once I know the pain and the pleasure, it's my job to create the path.
Yes.
And so that's what I'm gonna focus on. That's the first thing. And I'm gonna survey them. I'm gonna interview. I'm gonna know everything about my audience member. How do they like to be casually interrupted online? I'm gonna know
Mm.
who they're following, all of those things, right? The second
Yeah.
thing is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna invite you to a webinar. Once I
Yeah.
understand these things, let's go to the webinar now.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna create a registration page, get them to register, get on the webinar, and I'm gonna teach, and then I'm gonna position my product. So, I would say that's the third thing. The second thing would actually be you got to do the content.
Yes.
So, establishing yourself online, right? Building that know, like, and trust.
Mm-hmm.
I always say you want to have a sense of attraction, awareness, and authority,
Yes.
right? So you may start off where I say awareness is just, okay, I know you're there, but I'm not really checking for you right now. I'm
Mm.
just like, there's stages to this thing. So you may start putting out content and you're like, nobody's responded to me yet. Cool. They just know you're there.
Yeah.
Right now, you planting seeds, but you got to water the seeds. As you become consistent, now you get to the point where you start attracting people.
Yeah.
Attraction is the level where I'm actually seeking you out.
Yeah.
Like every time I get on Instagram right now, there's four people I for sure check. One of them are going to be Billie Jean for sure. Like, okay, let me see, Billie, what you doing out here?
Yep.
Tabitha Brown. Okay, Tabitha, what you got for me today? Tabitha, E.T. Okay, what you doing out here? And then I like my funny person is King Batch. So
Mm.
there's like we went through the awareness, we went through the attraction, and then the next level is you want to start building the authority up.
Yep.
So in the authority phase is like your word. I use your words as gold. Like I
Yes.
even use your words to make points. That's how much authority you have with me. So I may say like, "Yo, Billie Jean actually says
Yeah.
Billie Jean said you don't need to do an email list anymore." So that's when you know you have a level of authority when people say like, "Well, I was listening to E the other day."
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So that gives me a chance, an opportunity when I know that I've created that second phase, which is that awareness, attraction, authority.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know my audience is willing to go on the journey with me. So I will literally, LV, after spending time researching, I don't care. I will spend the next 2 or 3 months just putting out content. I'll do little call to actions where you
Mm-hmm.
can join my email list as well, but I will do 3 months of just putting out content just to build that up.
Yeah.
And then I'll start the third part, which is inviting people to my webinars. And I do that because I've just qualified you
Yep.
at a point where when I say I'm finally doing a webinar, you're like, yeah,
Sign
duh.
me up.
Sign me up. So you already come like, okay, if he say anything, he's getting these numbers. And I got that from how James Wedmore did me. I'm on there. I didn't know anything about a funnel, but he says, at some point he was like, look, he was on day 3, and I just remember him saying, yo, and if you stay to day 5, I got something special. I got a special offer I want to do. So get prepared for that.
Yeah.
And it made me I've been watching you, bro, for the last 4 days, binging you.
Yeah.
So when I got to day 5, I didn't know what to expect, but I came there like whatever it is. He got, he only thing he can mess it up by saying something dumb, but whatever it is, I'm getting it. And so those are the 3 things that I would do. And then boom, your conversions are going to be higher. You're going to build your email list and your cell phone list on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And then you're going to rock this thing out.